Hey people, it is Thursday, September the 15th. The time is 11:22 in the morning and it's currently 16 degrees Celsius. I'm here outside on the corner of Bay and Richmond, and I said I'm outside because I'm going to be heading inside via this office tower at 390 Bay, and I'm going to be heading down into the path system, which runs underneath the bulk of the financial district. And I'm going to wander around and see if I can get lost in the path. Now, I have done a number of path videos before, but there have always been certain sections of the path that I tend not to go down. So maybe this time I thought I would walk down some of those not often explored parts of the path. I know some of them result in dead ends and things of that nature, so there's a good chance I might have to backtrack at times if I do come across a dead end. And also, it's getting close to the lunch hour, and I'm curious to see how busy the path is now. I think there's been a push to get people back into the office, especially since September began. And it has seemed busier in the financial district over the last couple of weeks. So let's see how that translates for down here in the path. Now, some parts of the path are quieter than others. The heart of the path is underneath the Bay and King area, I would say, and maybe down to Union Station. So that's probably where we'll come across the most activity. I think this area that we're coming into now is one of the least busy parts of the entire path. It's never been extremely busy here, even pre-pandemic when I would walk through this area. And this food court is all but deserted here, and it looks like some of these restaurants might be permanently closed. Walking underneath the Sheraton Center right now. Salon. Mickleby's Gifts and Convenience. I think that goes back up to street level, or up into the hotel lobby, probably. And some areas of the path have Muzak to contend with. Here's another food court. This one seems a bit more alive. We are seeing more activity as we head down more into the heart of the network.
It wasn't.
We'll come across many Rexalls and Shoppers Drug Mart through various sections of the underground network. Now, I don't think I've ever gone this way. This might be one of those dead ends I was referring to. There are certain sections I just tend to avoid, and I stick to the more well-worn paths that I'm familiar with. So we might have to turn around here. This heads to the Hilton Hotel. Yes, I'm pretty sure we do have to turn around. So I can see where we are now. So basically it dead ends at the Hilton Hotel. So let's go back the other way. At least I can say I've walked down this section before. Third food court. I'm not sure why the one underneath the Sheridan Center is so dead. So this leads to the westernmost section of the path, but I'm pretty sure this also dead ends once we get to Metro Hall. So I'm not sure if I'll go quite that far. Maybe once we get to St Andrew subway station, I'll turn around. Although there is a cool staircase. Maybe I'll try and find the piano staircase. I've only shown that once before on my channel. That was a good 2 years ago or more. Or maybe close to 2 years anyway. Thai Express seems to have closed down. That's too bad.
Because I made it almost to the very end.
Well, actually, no.
I think this leads back up to street level. We're at St Andrew subway station. Things are rather quiet here right now. And this leads up into another office tower and to the street.
No, not, it depends. For my last test,
And I'm almost positive I'm going to have to backtrack to get out of this area. I'm not sure why they haven't connected the end of this part of the path to the part of the path underneath the CN Tower or the Skywalk, because then you could do a loop without having to backtrack. And that takes you into Roy Thompson Hall. And there you can see that's where the Toronto Symphony Orchestra plays. And I think that's why there's a piano-themed staircase in this part of the path. I still haven't checked out this show. I have started watching House of the Dragon though, and that's very good so far. And I think this is the piano staircase. It doesn't seem to be working right now. Well, that's too bad. Originally, when you would step on these stairs, a tone would sound as if you were stepping on piano keys. And I did do a video of that, like I said, probably close to 2 years ago. I don't know why it's not functioning as it should be. Maybe it was just a temporary measure, or maybe they just haven't bothered to fix it after it broke down. A little rhythm in your step. Well, not so much right now. It's always disappointing. Things break down and for some reason they are just left broken for long periods of time. The city tends to neglect that sort of thing, especially when it comes to things like water fountains. The large salmon run fountain in front of the CN Tower hasn't been operating all year throughout the height of tourist season. So there's the food. I think I'll just loop around here and then we'll have to go back the way we came. And another Rexall. And they came all this way just to step on those piano keys. Well, we did find another food court. This is food court number 4. This one seems to be alive. I don't know if I can get through here without going back the way I came. I did say let's see if I can get lost in the path, so maybe I will. Okay, looks like I can loop around here. And of course, the Tim Hortons is the place with the biggest lineup out of every restaurant in the food court. This takes you up to Metro Hall. This is interesting, a quiet room. Quiet room etiquette. Oh, there you go. If you're in need of some peace and quiet and you want a place just to chill out. I had no idea that existed. At this point, I don't think it's possible for me to get lost in the path as much as I'd like to. I think at most I might walk down a dead end, but I quickly know I just have to turn around and go back to one of the main corridors and I can easily find my way around again. I've just walked through here too many times, I think. Same with Union Station. I can't get lost in Union Station anymore. Ding dong 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 ding dong 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 ding dong 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 dong. That's what it used to do. And back through here again. See, my battery power is getting quite low, so let's make our way back down to the heart of the path.
He's hiding, you can't see me.
Sort of undulating floor here. It's easy to scuff your shoes when it suddenly takes a unexpected undulation. We are back in the more central section of the path.
I'm a fucking competitor. Let's just put it that
Alright. Now, I don't think I've gone this way before. I've always taken the main concourse that leads through First Canadian Place. I've definitely never walked through this section of the path before. Of all the videos I've done. So now we're underneath the Toronto Dominion Centre. The postal outlet. And a rather large Tim Hortons. Of course, it's busy. Looks like I'm coming across yet another food court. Now, I have walked through this part before. I've never walked down here before, but that'll take me down to another dead end, I believe, or I'll have to loop around and come back the same way I came. And another Shoppers Drug Mart. I should do a count sometime of how many Shoppers Drug Marts and how many Rexalls there are in the path, as well as how many food courts. And this is the food hall that I referred to earlier. Not quite a food court, but I don't know if I should count that as a food court or not. This is underneath the Royal Bank Plaza right now. And another Shoppers Drug Mart. We found Union subway station. And Union Station itself is just across the way. Here's Brookfield Place. And I know there's another food court down here. This is quite busy. And yet another Shoppers Drug Mart. And up there is the awesome atrium at Brookfield Place. The Robert Lambert Galleria, I believe, is its proper name. This is one of the biggest and busiest food courts, I would say. It's also been recently renovated. Let's just get a look at the Galleria. I can see my battery is getting very close to the end of its life. It hasn't gone into the red yet, but I think it will any minute. So this is almost as spectacular as the Great Hall at Union Station. Just a more modern version of the same sort of thing. They've incorporated the facade of this old building here. One time this was outside, now it's inside. And I can see the battery just came into the red, so I think I'm going to head outside to wrap up the video. I'll head out onto Bay Street. So we didn't get to cover the entire path, but we did cover some parts I'd never walked before. So I think that makes up for not covering some of the areas that I have covered before this time around.
All right.
And there's a decent amount of activity. We're not right at the heart of the lunch hour yet. I'm sure it'll get busier still. And out onto the street. So, hope you enjoyed this walk through a good portion of the path. Covered some areas never before seen on the Ken Continuum channel. So leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts on Toronto's underground network. Have you ever gotten lost? Do you know your way around? Are you pro-path or anti-path? And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also make sure you hit that notification bell, that way you won't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store, and the recently enabled Super Thanks button right down below. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.
This is 2冠的一个。